Hey there. My name is Jeff Brown. I am one of the directors of franchise development here for goGLOW, and I really appreciate you taking a little bit of time to learn more about the brand. Excited to share some of the high level info for you to start thinking about and take to your candidates as you present goGLOW. So, if you only have a minute or two, I just want to call out 5 key differentiators of the brand. First and foremost, we are an industry disruptor. goGLOW exists at the intersection of both the sunless tanning and the skincare categories, and we're disrupting both. We have an incredibly scalable business model with proprietary elements to our business, and that includes our proprietary skincare product line, proprietary tanning solution, and patent pending technology in the form of the overspray boost that we use to actually administer the service itself. The margins are also incredibly compelling. Our top location is doing close to $1 million in top line, which translates to roughly just under $400,000 to the bottom line, close to a 40% margin. Also, a really genius labor model. So there's no licensure required, which makes your labor pool a whole heck of a lot larger. And our employees are earning, on average, between $25 and $29 an hour, with the vast majority of that coming in the forms of tips and commission. So only a portion of that is coming out of your pocket as the business owner. Also have a really unique and innovative launch strategy. We can get franchisees open in a salon suite in as little as 90 days after executing their franchise agreement, so they can start generating revenue and brand awareness while their brick and mortar location is being built out. Also have a high average ticket, close to $75, and that is comprised of the cost of the service itself, product sales, and recurring revenue from our monthly membership program. I want to dive a little bit deeper into some of those differentiators, starting with our labor model. This is really unique relative to other experiential beauty concepts specifically, and brick and mortar franchising more broadly. Like I said, first and foremost, there is no licensure required, so significantly broadening your labor pool and the folks that you're able to hire. And our employees are making great money. As I mentioned, on average, between $25 and $29 an hour. A lot of those employees are earning well north of $30 an hour, and only a portion of that, less than half, is coming out of your pocket as a business owner, because the vast majority of their compensation is coming in the forms of tips and commissions. So extremely compelling, both from the perspective of an employee, given the high earning potential, and for you as a business owner as you try and keep those fixed and variable costs lower than they otherwise would be. So another really unique element of our business model is our launch strategy. How this works is that once a franchisee identifies a space and signs a lease on what will be their brick and mortar flagship location, we can go into a salon studio, which is effectively a beauty co-op comprised of 10 to 12 individual beauticians, and we'll take one machine, 1 to 2 employees, and start by offering free goGLOWs to the fellow beauticians, so they can start organically spreading the word of mouth about goGLOW to their customer bases, building your own loyalty program and members in preparation for your grand opening. You also get meaningful reps for your general manager employees, so they're ready to go and dialed in and provide a seamless and elevated experience day one that you open your doors. And you're also generating revenue while that build out is occurring. So here's a quick look at our item 19. You see really compelling financials here. So I already mentioned our top performing location doing close to $1 million in top line, translating down to just under $380,000 in the bottom line at a really healthy, almost 40% margin there. But if you look at the averages column, you'll see strong numbers across all 3 of our locations. On average, they're doing just over $700,000 in top line, pulling down $240,000 to the bottom line at a very healthy 33.5% net percentage. But if you look at the totals column, you'll see that same 33.5% net percentage and bottom line of just under $720,000 in total. And because a lot of the elements I mentioned, not least of which the scalability of our labor model and the straightforward nature of our business model, it lends itself to multi-unit ownership. Now, as you think about which of your candidates might be a good fit for goGLOW, here's some of the elements that we look for in franchisee partners. First and foremost, we want them to resonate with the core values of our brand, those of empowerment, confidence, and community building. This is also a great brand for female entrepreneurs and couples. We're looking for folks that don't shy away from being an early mover or an early adopter of a concept. In fact, get excited about building something and being a pioneer. We want those that understand both the business and product specific differentiators and are passionate about the health and beauty space. And we're looking for people that are gritty and self-disciplined, but also bring that high energy, positive mindset to the table. So there you have it. That is the goGLOW crash course. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to listen to me talk at you. Like I said, my name's Jeff. Spearhead the franchise development efforts here alongside my counterpart Nick, so you might be hearing from one or both of us throughout the process. But if we don't have a call scheduled already, would love the opportunity to make the connection directly, answer any questions you have about the brand, and start moving candidates through the process. A lot to be excited about here, so thanks so much again, and let's get glowing.